They still haven't figured out what's happening. Two, they still haven't killed the painters. If they can kill the painters and stop the dying every year, they call it the gommage. Alright. Hi! Welcome to Mabi's World Podcast, where life between flights turn into pop culture takes, cozy hobbies, and stories around the world. We will be talking about Expedition 33. Yes, the game. We will be talking about that. But not just the game. I will not gonna give you a walkthrough. I'm not gonna give you a preview of the game. No, I'm not gonna give you a review. No. This is a commemoration of one of the characters because I just played the game, okay? I actually haven't finished it yet. I just finished Act 1. So, if you have already played the game ahead of Act 1 of Expedition 33, shush, okay? I don't want any spoilers, and at the same time, if you haven't played the game at all and are planning to play the game at some point in the future, I will tell you spoiler alerts. Then, when I say spoiler alert, I'll count for 2 seconds for your sanity and leave the chat, leave the podcast, listen until you are no longer spoiled. Alright, so we will be talking about Gustave. I believe it's Gustave. Okay, we will talk about Gustave. He is the main protagonist of Clair Obscure Expedition 33. Okay, so I love him so much. Okay, you have no idea how much I love him. Okay, just to give you a background of the game. Expedition 33, the gist is in a post-apocalyptic world outside the city of Lumiere. There is a whole continent run with monsters and magical, fantastical things, but very deadly things because there is a goddess there. A goddess whose name is aptly named the Paintress, that in every year since 100 minus 33, that will be 67 years ago, he painted the year 100 into a giant mountain far off in the center of the continent. So let's say the continent is here. Alright, this is the continent and Lumiere is here. There's a sea. So Lumiere can see a giant goddess painting 100. And then things started to change. Every year, the paintress will paint 100, 99, 98, 97, and so on and so forth. And if the paintress paints that number and you are of that age, you die. So let's say it ended the paintress painted number 79 and you are 79 years old. Even though you are healthy and lovely, you will die like the Avengers in Infinity War. You turn into dust, right? So, the people of Lumiere have been sending out soldiers, researchers, people to the continent to figure out what's going on. They call it exhibitioners. So they started at the year 100, the year that the painters painted 100. That was Expedition 0. They never came back. Okay, so the following year, the paintress painted 99 on the mountain. So they sent off the second team, that's Expedition 99. They never came back too. Then Expedition 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, and so on and so forth until we are at Expedition 33. What happens when the paintress paints 0? We have no absolute idea. But so it's been 67 years. They still haven't figured out what's happening. 2, they still haven't killed the painters. If they can kill the painters and stop the dying every year, they call it the gommage. Alright. So let's go. That's the whole gist. of the plot of the Expedition 33. Now let's go to Gustave. So Gustave is 32 years old. He's an engineer. He stood as a father figure to Mael, to different kids, to a father figure to different people of Lumiere. He's very responsible. He's very kind. He's very brave. And since he is 32 years old, and this is Expedition 33, so the painters painted number 33. The following year, the painters will paint number 32. He will die by the time the painter's paints number 32, even though he turns 33. So, whenever the painter paints a number, any person who is of that age and beyond dies. So technically, this will be Gustave's last year to live. So he dedicated his last year of his life to be the leader of Expedition 33. So they went forth into the continent, and that is where the gameplay starts. And I just want to say, I love this game so much. I'm still shocked from Act 1. I believe there are 3 acts until the end of the movie. But yes, I love this game so much. 1, because I grew up with RPGs. I grew up with Final Fantasy. Like, honestly, I know that Square Enix is spending a lot of money for the remake of Final Fantasy VII, but honestly, if they make a remake of Final Fantasy IX, oh my god, take my money. I'm gonna buy that so fast. Like, bilis nun. Even though, let's say, it becomes a PS6 exclusive, I'm gonna buy a PS6 para lang maglaro ng Final Fantasy IX remake. Kung magkakaroon ng remake, ganun ko siya ka-love. Like, I can stay here in my Switch 1 era and not play Pokopia. It's fine. I can live with that. But, pag nagka-remake ng Final Fantasy IX, shut up and take my money. Alright. And of course, I love RPG so much, and I grew up, na life happened, and di na ako masyadong nakakapaglaro. And with the help of a few games like Sea of Stars, oh my god, I love Sea of Stars. I think that would be a different topic altogether. Sea of Stars, the help of Visions of Mana, and yeah, the remake of FF7 helped too. It got my gear back into gaming. And then I was waiting for Baldur's Gate 3 to go on extreme sale, or maybe to be on the PS Plus. I'm waiting for that one, but it hasn't happened yet. And then Expedition 33 is already here, and my husband gave it to me as a birthday gift. Thanks, baby. So I was able to play it, and my god, ang galing. Like, the graphics are so nice, the storytelling is so compelling. The RPG elements, the combat system is a mix of tradition and modern. And what I like best about it, because I realized when I played Sea of Stars before, that I love video games, I love role-playing games, but I am not as patient as before, where I can grind up to level 100. I do not have time for that anymore. And what I love about Sea of Stars and also Expedition 33 is they give you that easy mode. Yes, I play on easy mode, sue me. Okay? They give me that easy mode so that I can enjoy gaming without being frustrated, and then when I'm done, I can move on with my life and then come back. It takes the stress off because I'm already stressed with my life. I don't need to be stressed in games. So anyway, I love Expedition 33 so much. I think I said I love Expedition 33 so much, so many times. And the world map of Expedition 33 is so good. Like, the game is not very linear. I hate linear games. Final Fantasy X, I know everybody loves you, but I don't, because you're very linear. Anyway, it gives me the opportunity, like, if this is the main story, every now and then you have the opportunity to branch out and explore to different areas, to different places, to different side quests, and I love that so much for this game. So it took me, I'm already at 36 hours playing around. the game when I reach the end of Act 1. So why am I keep on saying reaching the end of Act 1? Okay, because I love Gustave very much. You know why? He's a gunslinger, okay? He has a gun and a sword. And everything is so like he can do this and then do that. And I love it. He has this attack. It's called overcharge. That if you attack and get attacked by a certain amount of time, your overcharge meter goes up to 10, and then you give out an extremely strong blow. And then he even has a tagline after whenever he says this. So he will do this. For those who come after them. And then boom, and then it's so amazing, and I love him so much. And then I love the other characters too. I love Loon, I love Mael, I love CL. Yeah. So I love them, and I love the costumes, and I love everything about this game, and I'm still in shock, okay? I still haven't moved on from Act 1, okay? I'm just at the start of Act 2. Because I've been working so hard. And spoiler alert, if you haven't played the game, leave. I will see you in the next podcast, okay? In the next episode. Go to episode 7. I promise you, okay? If you plan to play the game, leave now, okay? If you play the game ahead of me, don't spoil anything else after Act 1. In the comment section, do not talk to me, do not say anything, okay? Okay. Everybody's out. Okay, because Gustave dies at the end of Act 1. I was so surprised. It's like eerie all over again in Final Fantasy VII. I was like, of course, there's this cutscene wherein he gets stabbed, and then there's a scene, and then you get to fight, like actually fight again. So I was thinking maybe there's a fighting chance, but there's another scene after that, and then he gets. It's very cinematic, like straight out of a movie, like Gustave is doing this, and then. Like it's so bad. It was so bad, and I was like this on the screen. Like, oh my god, I think I shed a tear or two. And then, after that whole scenario of Act 1, I even went back to the place. Because the thing with Expedition 33, from what I understand, all of the people who died in that continent become stone. Okay? So I was thinking that, because I saw the dead bodies of the former expeditioners when I roam around, they become like statues. So like I was expecting when I went back to the place where he died that he's gonna be there and it's gonna be stone. He's not there. So I'm hoping that maybe he comes back later on. But it's really stressing me out. But what I got is I got a musical record aptly named Gustave in the spot where he died. But yeah, so yeah. Again, this is okay. Now that everybody who hasn't played the game, if you haven't played the game and you're still here, that is absolutely your fault. I gave you all of the time and the signal to like get out of this episode and just go on to the next one wherein we'll discuss a different topic. If you're here, you're spoiled. Sucks to be you. But yeah, this game is a memorial. This episode is a memorial episode because like I'm stuck. I'm like, and then this guy, he looks like the one who killed Gustave. Looks like an older Gustave. So I thought he was Gustave from an alternate future reality. And then it turns out his name is different. And then a guy from suddenly appeared and joined the party who looks like Gustave but has a different nose and a white streak of hair, and his name is Verso, and he's also gunblade slinger, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It's like it's like when a beloved pet died and then the next day your mom brings you another version of that pet. I'm like, I'm not yet done mourning. I don't like it. I'm not happy. Not happy at all. But anyway, so yeah, this is a memorial for Gustave. So let's all have a moment of silence for a fictional character that I am mourning over. Gustave of Expedition 33. And that is it. Yeah, honestly, this episode is just for me to rant and let me know what you think. Do you have is there a game that? Cause I want eye bleach, I want heart bleach, and I want to feel different emotions besides mourning. So do you have a game that you're currently playing that I can play at? I play Steam, I play Switch 1, I don't have the Switch 2. Do not suggest Pupopia. Switch, I have PC, Steam, I have a Steam Deck, I have a Switch 1, I have a PS5, I have a PS Vita, and I have a 3DS. So if you're currently playing a game that will help me get over my morning, please do let me know and what you like about it. Yes. And life update so far. Besides that, I just finished the second semester of my MBA. Yes, I am currently taking my master's. Ain't that amazing? Are there any postgraduate degree takers here, or do you have any what do you call this? Do you have any suggestions or stories about your postgraduate degree? Do you have any advice for me as I take on my third semester? I believe I am to have one more semester before I take my thesis. So pray for me. And then of course, don't forget to stay nice, to stay healthy, to keep yourself hydrated, and yes, if you like more episodes like this wherein I rant and pour my heart out, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and follow and be updated. I am on Instagram, I am on TikTok, I am on YouTube, I am on Spotify. If you like what you see and would like to help fund it, you can buy me a coffee at Ko-Fi. I have Ko-Fi too. And with that, I will see you in the next amazing episode. Alright? Bye y'all!